Peace, welcome back to Playbook FM. I'm Jay. We are back with part 9 of Creating a Legacy. If you've missed any of the previous episodes, go back and take a look because we are about to jump back in. So in today's episode, guys, we are playing Oxford City away from home and Richmond and Hampton. For some reason, I read that the wrong way around. But we have Hampton and Richmond in the second match of the episode. So since the last episode, which was... where was it? These two nothing games. I guess you could say we've gone on. I guess you could say we've gone on another unbeaten run. However, we have only got the one win in 3 matches. The last 2 games ending 1-1. We actually came back from 1-0 down in the Chippenham Town game, which was, of course, our big rivalry. Ryan Brunt actually had a goal disallowed in that match as well for being offside, which, of course, I criticised, and the FA have given me a warning, so I need to be on my best behaviour in team talks, in media from now on. And that's about it, really, since the last episode. Yes, I have changed the shape yet again. However, we just have to kind of get some goals flowing. So our starting 11 for today is Max Bramley in goal, Jack Batten, Dan Ball and Alex Hartridge at the back, with Joe Reynes and Conor Riley Lowe in the wing-back positions. We also have Tom Richards and Jordan Simpson starting in midfield, with Adam Mann just ahead of them, and Ryan Brunt and Dylan Bollard up front. In fact, I'm actually going to change those 2 around. So that's our starting 11. Let's get into the match. And yeah, reason I wanted to play this shape is just so we can get 2 strikers in at the same time. Like I said, we just need to get some goals. We need to get goals flowing. Ryan Brunt has been scoring, don't get me wrong, but other than him, he's the only one carrying the load right now. And whenever we win, well, I say whenever, we did score 3 against Dorking, but in the past 2 games, it's literally just been 1 goal, and we've only been creating a few chances. So I'm hoping that having 2 strikers up front and an attacking midfielder will get some goals flowing up the other end. But we are defending the corner. Reynes heads it out. It falls to the edge of the area. They take a shot and it does go over. And again, it seems like it's going to be one of those matches where that's going to be the only highlight this half. Oh no, we do have a highlight. So Jack Batten starts with a free kick, looking for Ryan Brunt. It falls back with Richards, who finds Reynes out on the wing in space, who makes a cross. It doesn't get past the defender, but Ryan Brunt picks up the poor clearance and slots it home for his 20th goal of the season. What a lad. What an absolute lad. So let's take a look at that again. So it's a big ball to Reynes, who's out on the wing. It's a poor cross in truth, but it's an even worse clearance, and Ryan Brunt, like a true poacher, gets on the end of it and scores his 20th of the season. We have also offered Ryan Brunt. He was one of the players that's got a new contract, so he will be sticking around for another year. The only thing is, since offering out all these contracts, and I've signed a new player as well, by the way, folks, which I'll show you after this match. But after doing all this transfer and contract business, we've now gone over wage budget again. So hopefully that doesn't impact the board's opinion on me too much. But we just play in a poor cross there, and it is cleared for a throw-in deep in their half, but we're not going to get a highlight. But we go into the game at half-time 1-0 up. We do have to guard against complacency, because if you look at how Reynes is playing, he's playing awful. And we are going to bring on Sim at right back. Wait, right back at wing back? No. That's the change my assistant manager wants me to make, but I would probably think Alex Harper. But even he's a bit unconvincing. How does he look after the team talk? Was anything specific noted? No. You just listen keenly. So, yeah, we'll get him off. I have faith in you. Let's start the second half. And Ashley Harper is another player who's after a new contract, but he's not been playing well this season, so I've decided to not offer him one at the moment. If he puts in a performance here today and breaks up a dangerous attack or gets an assist, I'll offer him the contract right after this match. I genuinely will, but we're going to ask the lads to get a bit creative, just to get another goal and just settle things. But I don't think that goal's coming, so we are going to drop back to cautious for the last 5, and in fact, back to defensive. And Ryan Brunt has somehow picked up a yellow card. I'm guessing he's doing what I wanted Ashley Harper to do in terms of breaking up attacks, but as you can see, we speak about Ashley Harper. He finished on a 6.10% cross completion ratio. That is shocking. But overall, a good win. Let's move on to the next match. Oh, wow. So we've drawn 16 matches this season and the record is 17. What a boring team. So just a couple of changes for the Hampton and Richmond match. In goal we have Max Bramley, a back three of Jack Batten, Dan Ball and Alex Hartridge. Joe Reynes and Conor Riley low on the wing back positions. Tom Richards and Jordan Simpson up front. And then we've brought Adam Mann we've got Adam Mann in the attacking midfield position with Ryan Brunt and Andy Watkins up front. Let's get into the match. So we are favourites, and as I was saying, if we can get 3 points here today, we could potentially move into that 7th place position, which would put us in the playoffs. And at this stage in the season, with a handful of games left, that could be crucial. But we are restarting with a corner. Is played in towards the middle, but doesn't fall to anybody. But the header falls right to Andy Watkins, who's absolutely... I'm lost for words. What a goal. So let's take a look at that again. Gets headed out. It gets on the end of it. First time, just absolutely volleys it into the back of the net. What a stunner. I can't believe it. And what a way to go up in the first 20 minutes of a match. And show some passion. See if that can light the fire under them, and it has. It's frustrated Joe Reynes, who's just an absolute... I don't even know. I just don't know anymore. Let's keep it up. We are playing pretty well. We've managed to shut them down at the back, I'm assuming, because we've not seen any highlights other than that wonderful goal. I'm going to bring off Tom Richards. Oh my... No, I'm not, because I haven't got a centre mid on the bench. Wow. I should really be paying attention when I select the benches as well. Normally it's just starting 11, yeah, that's fine. Quick glance over the subs. It'll be okay, but no. No, it will not, because Tom Richards has now dropped down to a 6. Reynes has dropped down to a 6 as well. One of them has to come off, and we've got nobody to bring on. Ashley Harper can probably go there. And in centre mid, suggest to bring on Sim. Now, how good is he at playing centre mid? I think I need to go into tactics to see that. Right. He hasn't even got a rating for it. What about you? Nope. You? He's makeshift. He's makeshift, okay. No changes in midfield for now. But, my word, he just keeps on dropping below a 6, and that is not good at all. But we do manage to break up the attack there. And a man with a big ball up front looking for Watkins, who does get on the end of it. He has Brunt running up behind him. Richards finds Brunt. Richard backs to Brunt. Oh my gosh, what a goal. And it's just a match of screamers today, folks. Oh my word. So let's take a look at this. Watkins gets on the end of a long ball. He's got Tom Brunt up with him, but he decides to play it back to Richards. He plays it to Brunt. He plays it back to Richards. And it's a screamer. What a goal, ladies and gentlemen. And that puts us up 2-0. What a crucial 3 points this could turn out to be at the end of the season. I'm going to praise the lads. I might have done that a bit too late. They might score here, and we might praise them, and then that's a goal. But I've just got a glimpse of... and what did I say? What did I say so I can see the future? But I have just seen a glimpse of Ojo. And I just got confused between Funson Ojo from my Aberdeen save. So that threw me off a little bit. But We dealt with a cross poorly and the ball bounced around in the area, and of course any goal scoring threat around that was going to put it home. So yeah, poor defending. However, I do think we have just about edged them in this match, and that's going to be 3 points for Bath City. Well done, lads. Right. That's it for today's episode. Join me tomorrow where we'll probably just play the last 2 games of the season. I want to take a quick look at the league first, So we are pretty much clear of that mid-table position, so we have finished in the top half of the league, provided we don't absolutely bottle it. No, I can't figure out the maths. They're 9 points behind us, and there is... why does that keep going back to the top? 4 games left. So if we win the next game, then we're pretty much good. So I think I am just going to come back towards the end of the season for maybe just the last 2 games of the season. And hopefully by that point we've cemented ourselves a playoff position. But join me tomorrow to find out. And if you've made it this far, hit a thumbs up and I'll catch you tomorrow. Peace.